Hello everyone, so I am back again with another studio vlog. Now it is currently, Wednesday, July 5th, I believe. Yes, Wednesday, July 5th, and I am going to be going to Tangier Friday and then coming back Sunday. So I'm currently like screwing around trying to get stuff done to take before I go. Right now I'm about to paint like some little canvas magnets, so I'm gonna show you guys that. But first, let me take this out because I was listening to music before this. But first, let me show you guys what I made, or what I've made so far that I want to take to Tangier. So let me go get it. All right, so it looks like a hot mess, but I have an entire box full of stuff that is going to Tangier, plus all of those little birdhouses that I made that I still need to glaze, as well as some little coasters, which I still have one more I need to finish. It's right here. I have painted over this, I can't tell you how many times. Like every design I come up with, it doesn't work out. I don't know what to do. I want it to be kind of like a food themed one, because I did two other food themed ones and I thought I could do them all as like little set stuff, but I need to figure it out. I tried making it look like a pizza and I hated it, so we'll see. But here's everything else. I think I showed you guys that I made more summertime froggy blind boxes for Tangier, and they have these little no peeking stickers on top, which are like kind of coming off, or like coming up, which really annoys me, but can't do anything about that. And then I have these little, there's two of these like Tangier frogs. The other one has like a cream colored shirt on and the words are like red. So there's that. Some other like new or different things I made. I have just little baseball cap, says Tangier on the side, as well as a little bucket hat with a little crabby on it. I have, let's see what else there is. Here's the other little frog. I also did these little bookmarks, so it's a boat and then an anchor attached to it, and then I did one that is don't want them all to get tangled up, a crab with like a little crab basket at the bottom. So I did those, and then I did two of these like glass cans and I included a little tag. But this one is like the designs from that tote bag that I showed in like one studio vlog, and it goes all the way around the cup. So I did that, and then I have another one. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff. And then there's this one, it just says like stay salty and then Tangier Island, and it has a crab on it. And then there's these little otters, and then there's a bunch of like shirts with just like a little crab design on it and they say Tangier, but they're all nice and folded up, so I'm not going to bother them. I need to get all of this stuff packed up differently, or like I think I need to put it in a bag for when I go, because when you go to Tangier, like you take like a boat, right? And so there's like this little room that they have where you put all like your luggage and stuff on it, and they just like pile everything up. And I don't want anything happening to the stuff, especially the cans. I don't want them to be broken. And then these, I don't want the boxes to get crushed. So I think I'm gonna have to put them all in a bag and then just hold it for the whole boat ride. And that boat ride's about, I think it's like 2 hours, something along that, which I'm a bit nervous for because boats scare me, but what can you do? Oh, and then also, the bags are always really loud, these plastic bags. I have all of these little jellyfish, or as my grandmother calls them, whoops, I'll pick that up in a second, or as she calls them sea nettles. But I did them, there's 12 in total, 6 big ones, 6 little jellyfish, as well as 6 different colors. And they all just have like little ribbon, like, I don't know what these are called on jellyfish. I know it's not, is it, I don't think it's tentacles, but all right, so that might have been an awkward cut, but honestly, I forgot what I couldn't express myself very well. But I have all of these little jellyfish. I absolutely love these, honestly. Like, they were so easy to make, but for whatever reason, they're just super cute. This one ribbon also just like always just goes across, and that kind of bothers me, but what can you do? I think it'd be cute to do, like, I have some like do like themed ones. Like, I'll show, because one I did, and it's kind of like Halloween, or not Halloween, Valentine's Day themed. Here it is, because of like the little heart and then like the little lacy ribbon. It just has Valentine's Day vibes. And then there's a little light pink one, and these were great because I have like, there's some ribbon that I have like no clue like what to do with it, like just like the colors. Like this ribbon, I've never really known like what to do with it, but I can make a little jellyfish, and I think they're just so cute. I don't know why I like them so much. They just, I don't know. But let me get the last 2 out. But here's all the stuff that I've made for Tangier. Like I said, I need to get to work on all of those paintings. Then I need to glaze all that stuff back there. So I gotta get to work. So let's do it. All right, so here's a little bit of an update. I have varnished all of these. All of the bird houses have also been varnished as well. So all that's left are these magnets and then just this one coaster, but I was waiting for it to dry. So once that's finished, I'm going to like tie like the food themed coasters together and like the other like kind of beachy ones together, and give them, a little tag. And I might package these somehow, or maybe I'll just leave them as is. I'm not 100% sure. But once I do that, I think I have these little canvases, and then obviously you can tell that I was just not feeling it the day I started those because it's all just very sloppy and ugly looking. So I might paint those, or I'll make like some little cards. Oh, and I forgot to, let me grab it, show you guys, but I had, my grandmother told me to finish it because I had like cut out all of these little Halloween ornaments, and I made like a little Halloween themed tree. So there's a little bat, a candy corn, a ghost, a witch's hat, and has a little bell on it, and then a little jack-o'-lantern. And then I made just this garland using like that cord, I can't think of what it's called, and then some fabric, and then ribbon, and then I just tied a ribbon on top. But like, it's kind of cute, honestly. But now I am going to, like I said, finish varnishing these, and then either paint these or color some cards. So let me get to it.
Summertime, you ain't seen that?
Now that is a 24-hour day job. The crabs have to be checked every 3 to 4 hours a day.
It's not as hot as it is back home.
They are cute puppies. Alright, hello everyone. Your girl is back from Tangier and had an absolutely wonderful time. I hope you guys enjoyed the little videos that I included in this video. I guess I should say the little clips that I included. And even though it was a great time, as you can see, I got this bump on my forehead after I hit my head against the mirror on my aunt's golf cart. It looks like way worse now that I'm filming. Oh my god, it's sticking out so bad. And I also got like a really bad sunburn. It was really bad like a couple of days ago. I was bright red. It looked like a lobster. It was very bad. But anyways, now that I'm back, I gotta get to work. While I was in Tangier, I actually finished crocheting this little rectangle for a baby beanie. I need to, I need to weave in the ends of this and then like stitch it down this and then like cinch the top, you know, all that jazz. So I need to do that, and I got the yarn to do it. And then I gotta make all my Miguel O'Hares because I did pre-orders for them on my Ko-Fi. I did pre-orders, I think, for 5 of them. I actually ended up selling out of that, which was insane to me. So I need to cut all those out. I already traced the shape of the bunnies, or the hairs, I guess I should say, on this darker blue felt, which I mentioned it in like the post for like on the Ko-Fi that it was going to be darker than the original one because they don't make the original blue I used anymore. But this is still close enough to a suit, and I sold 5, but I'm cutting out 6 of them because I'd like to make one. Oops, I'll pick that up in a second. But I'd like to make one for when I do that fall festival in September. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him cut. I'd like to get more stuff done this week, especially in terms of like cutting out a lot of things for like the fall festival and stuff like that. However, since my uncle is visiting and my little cousins are also up here because we all came back from Tangier together, it's going to be a little chaotic. So I don't know how much I'll accomplish getting done, but these are priority. I need to cut out all of the red, so like the little red bits and pieces. So I'm going to do that right now. Then I'm going to finish up this beanie, or maybe I'll just go ahead and finish this beanie. I don't know, because I've lost like the little needles that you use, and I finally found some, though this one's like ridiculously large in terms of like the eye of the needle, but it'll still do the same job. So I think I'm going to do this first. I don't know. Yeah, I think beanie, finish cutting these out, and then get to stitching. I also need to finish my Meows Morales plushie. I still have not finished him. I've started him. I've started stitching on all of like the little lines for his mask and stuff, but I haven't finished him. And I want to figure out other animals that would be cute for the other characters, because we have Miguel O'Hare, Meows Morales. I've seen Gwen as the penguin, which I think I mentioned before, so I think I'm going to do that. So there's still Pavi, and then there's Hobie, who I'd like to do. So I'll need to figure out like what kind of animals would be cute for them. I thought a mouse for one of them. I don't know. I like making mice. I think they look really cute. So a mouse or maybe a deer. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I can't decide. I'll have to sketch some things out and see what I like. What else could I do? Maybe a dog. I don't know. But the way I make dogs look funny. Like they look like the way I attach the ears to the head is like they just, I don't know, it makes them look weird. Though like when it comes to the sketch it looks adorable, like, but transferred into like the plush it doesn't really work out very well. But I'll think about it. I'll see what other kind of ideas I can come up with. But let me stop talking and let me finish this beanie. So let's go. Alright, hello everyone, a bit of an update. This is the next day from when I filmed myself like finishing up that little baby beanie and then cutting out all of the little Miguel O'Hares. I've finally finished cutting out all of their little bits and pieces, as well as like putting a little bit of fabric glue on them just so I can get them, you know, stuck to the felt. Now I need to stitch everything on and then finally sew them together and stuff them, and then I'll be done with all of those. It shouldn't, I'd like to say it shouldn't take me too long, but I'm not 100% sure. But right now they're a bit of a priority, though I might, while I wait for like the glue to dry just a little bit, I might work on like a little button pin that I want to make that would go with a tote bag that I also made, which I don't think I've showed you guys, but I'll show you once I finish like the little button pin and all of that stuff. And here is the finished baby beanie. I didn't show it because I just, after showing me finishing it up, I went straight into working on the Miguel O'Hares, but here it is. It came out so cute. It is so tiny. I thought that the size of the beanie would be for like an, I guess you would say maybe like an average size newborn, but it looks maybe a bit smaller, more that would probably fit like a preemie or something like that, which is totally fine because I wanted to make little like beanies for like preemies and stuff like that. And then like, I'm assuming you can still donate them to hospitals. I need to look more into that, but I think that would be a nice little thing to do, and also a great way to use up some of the yarn that I have, because like I used, like here's the yellow yarn that I used to make this, and look how much is still left. You can get a lot of like little baby beanies out of it, and then like I said, I think it would be a good thing to donate them. When I did some research, it said the best kind of like material to use for like preemies is acrylic yarn, which this is acrylic, though I wish it was like a bit softer. I need to order some shirts from Joann's because my aunt got some orders for me to do some shirts for some of the people, or like some of her friends on Tangier, and they didn't have them at Michael's, so I'm gonna have to order them from Joann's. And anyways, on Joann's, some of like their yarn is on sale, so I might get like, I saw that like the Karen Simply Soft yarn, I think that's what it's called, is like a good choice. So I might get like some like bright colors to do some little baby beanies. But anyways, it came out so cute. It's so tiny. I feel like it would also fit like an American Girl doll, which I have some of my old ones, but I don't know where they're at the moment. They might be in like storage in my closet, and I don't feel like getting that out. But yeah, anyways, I think it's really cute. So I think while I let these dry, I'm going to work on my little button pin design that will be, well, that will go with a tote bag that I made. And then I think once I finish that up, I'm going to start stitching all of these little guys together. So let me get to work on that. Hello everyone, it's a new day and I'm back with another check-in for the studio vlog. As you can see, table's a bit of a mess. I have been, let's see, I haven't filmed because my uncle was up, and then I have to watch my sister's dog, and I was pretty much doing that like all day yesterday. So I didn't really film anything then. However, I did get a bunch of stickers done for these little bags. So like here's the ones like the frosted frog cookies. So I did those. I did the bags for the chocolate frogs, and then I decided to turn these bags into little gummy frogs. So I sketched out all of those stickers and then printed them out this morning because I had to print out a sticker for a package that I needed to ship out, which I was almost late to the post office to do, so I had to run over there and do that. I still have no clue what to do with these bags. I thought maybe like donut frogs or something. I don't know. I still haven't come up with an idea, but still need to think of something to do this. And then another thing I need to do is my grandmother's birthday is tomorrow. So I'm going to do her a watercolor picture or painting or whatever of this picture of my mom. And I sketched it out. I need to redo the lips, so that's why she doesn't have any at the moment. But I'm still not happy with it. It doesn't look like her, and that's one of the reasons why it's not my favorite thing in the world to do pictures of other people, like family and stuff like that, because it usually never ends up. I feel like it doesn't really look like her. So I'm going to try to rework that, and then I'm going to start doing that. I also have been cleaning up the sketch for this because I want to do a coffee and crate of this, which is going to be another portfolio piece. And honestly, this could also probably be a portfolio piece, but yeah, that's what I need to do today. My sister's coming back tomorrow, so I have to still check in on her dog and then spend the night up in her apartment so her dog isn't all alone. It's not my favorite thing to do in the world. Her bed's like super uncomfortable. And then also I had to take her dog out. Like, you know, I have to do that. I have to feed her and all that stuff. And so this morning, you know, when I woke up, I was like, you know, I want to take her out and then I want to give her her breakfast and stuff. And she almost pulled me down the steps to our apartment building. I would pay money to see what I looked like because I know, like, my arms were like flailing and stuff. I almost fell because she saw a squirrel. Oops. She saw a squirrel run out from like a bush and she wanted to go after that and she jerked me and could have ended up really bad. But anyways, I'm going to finish the sketch and then I'm gonna get to work on that. So let's get to it. Hello everyone. I did not film anything at Joann's or comic book store because I totally forgot. But I did get from Joann's, I got this little basket because my dad brought the other shelf that matches the one that's right there. And so I put a bunch of like fabric and like some other random stuff on there. So this has now become my little crafting corner. I also made these little button pins, which you all saw me work on or sketch out earlier on in the video. So it says My Tummy Hurts Club and then a certificate of membership presented to. So I did these and they will go with, or I guess I could do them separately, this little tote bag, which is currently over here, which, hold on. But it's this little My Tummy Hurts Club tote bag that I did in purple vinyl because I think it looks pretty, but I did all of that. Today we went out and got, or we, by that I mean my grandmother and I, we went and got coffee, of course, because I made myself coffee yesterday and I guess I didn't rinse the cup out well enough because it kind of tasted like soap and that was just kind of, wasn't fun. So we got coffee. I think I'm going to film a coffee and create today with that piece that I showed you guys. I actually haven't finished sketching it out, but I think I'll show just a little bit of that because it's going to take a while to sketch out the rest of it because I want the piece to have a lot of details with like posters in the back and stuff like that. So I think that's what I am going to do right now. I'll go and film the intro to that and then I'll get started. And the good thing about doing the coffee and create where I'll do a voiceover is because it is hotter and I don't know what in here because I don't have the air conditioning on. So I'll go film my intro and then I will turn that on because like I said, it is very hot. So let me go do that. Alright, so hello everyone. I'm popping back in again just to say goodbye as we have come to the end of the studio vlog. And you can see I have messed up my area at the dining room table because not only was I working on this drawing for a majority of yesterday, which is going to be a separate video. There's like a part of it, like of the face, that like really bothers me, so I'm gonna try to fix that. But yesterday I also finished this little bunny plushie. She's inspired by the very first Barbie doll that came out because the Barbie movie comes out today. I'd like to see it, but I don't think I'll be able to, so if you're going to see it, please enjoy it for me. I tried to find something pink to wear, but I don't own like any pink or anything that is pink, so it was a bit difficult. But like I said, if you're going to see the movie, please enjoy it for me. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this studio vlog. I know it wasn't like super interesting. I didn't get much, I didn't do a lot of different things, but I have a lot to do, so it should get a bit more interesting. I've also had an idea for another little series of videos that I think would be a lot of fun to do, so maybe I'll get started on that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and yeah, bye.